Back, Frank Gore will sign with the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm Jim Basquill with the latest ESPN headlines. This will end a 10-year run with the San Francisco 49ers. We are joined on the phone by Phil Shrader, who covers the Philadelphia Eagles for ESPN. And Phil, you have one running back who shuffles off to Buffalo, and they bring in another. And this Frank Gore has had a lot of carries and a lot of years in San Francisco. The Niners were known to want him back. So what led to him ultimately opting to go Philadelphia's way?
It's a great question, and Gore himself hasn't been able to answer it yet because it's not official.
Yeah.
But it looks to me like Gore is a guy that wants to carry the ball a lot. Wants to be a workhorse type back. And LaShawn McCoy was getting about 60 more carries a year in Philadelphia than Gore was getting in San Francisco. Chip Kelly is committed to the run. The Eagles run the ball a ton. And someone's going to get those carries. And, my guess is that between Jim Harbaugh leaving and maybe creating a sense that things aren't going to get better in San Francisco and Philadelphia being a place where Chip Kelly has the Eagles on the rise, that combination with a big workload would be enough to attract Frank Gore.
Do you get the sense, though, Phil, that this is going to be a running back by committee situation? I mentioned a lot of carries over the last decade in San Francisco for Gore, and Chip Kelly likes to use multiple backs. Do you get a sense that he's not done with regards to the running back position for the Eagles?
That would be my guess. Yeah, I thought, with McCoy going, that they would turn to the draft because, youth and, just fresh legs is a major thing when you're trying to put together an NFL backfield. But, Gore is going to be 32 this summer. He's not a guy that's going to be there for the long term. So having another guy to share the workload now and sort of ease into being the next key featured back is probably the next move for the Eagles.
Frank Gore has gone for over 1,000 yards in 8 of the last 9 seasons, all as a member of the San Francisco 49ers, though he'll move on and now join the Philadelphia Eagles. Phil Shrader covers the Eagles for ESPN. Phil, thanks for the insight.
Enjoy it. Thank you.
You, of course, can read more about this story right here on ESPN.com. The latest ESPN headlines. I'm Jim Basquill.